Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, when people make the comment that Malam Buhari is too dumb to be the Nigerian president, a lot of people rile against this. They'll say, oh, how can you say that when the guy actually is president? And if he is dumb, then how did he become president? He became president, of course, because interests that are greater than his and brains that are vastly superior to his propelled him into that position. He's only there as a prop. But when you do make that comment that Malam Buhari is too dumb to be the Nigerian president, then that comment is backed up by this sort of comment that he made in this video that I'm about to bring you. Guys, I bring you this. Nigeria is the most prosperous black nation in the world. Malam Buhari, of course, saying this, a headline credited to Buhari. So that's the headline. So again, the headline, Nigeria is the most prosperous black nation in the world, a headline attributed to Malam Buhari. So now, before we even get into what he said and why he said it, let's just look at that headline as a standalone. So he's saying that Nigeria is the most prosperous nation, the most prosperous black nation. I should give it that qualification. Nigeria is the most prosperous black nation in the world. So he's saying that off the back of the recent publications by all international bodies that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. So already this is an admission of corrupt practices right there, because if you are saying one is the most prosperous black nation in the world and all of the international bodies are saying that it is the most impoverished nation in the world, then there's a dichotomy there. There's a chasm there. There's a gap. There's a gulf between those two statements, because you cannot be the most prosperous black nation in the world and by the same token, by the same flip of the other side of the coin, be the poverty capital of the world. Because of course then what impact is that prosperity having on the population? And if that prosperity is not having an impact on the population, then what has happened to that prosperity? So now let's now find out how this is explained. As Nigeria prepares to celebrate its 60th independence anniversary, President Buhari has described Nigeria as the most prosperous black nation in the world and the largest economy in Africa. The president said this when he spoke at the unveiling ceremony of the theme and logo for the nation's 60th independence anniversary in Abuja today, September the 16th. So he goes on to make a statement, of course, via his spokesperson. A statement released by presidential spokesman Femi Adesina quotes President Buhari as saying, "Today we stand on the threshold of history as we formally begin a series of activities commemorating Nigeria's diamond anniversary. The task history has saddled me with today is to proclaim a theme that will keep us united, help us to forge ahead, and unveil a logo that will form the critical pillars which our 11-month modest commemorative activities would rest upon." Celebrating 60 years of independence really calls for pomp, but the global C-19 pandemic, which has forced all nations in the world to think and act differently, has also foisted on us the imperative of a low-key celebration. Operating within the limitations placed by C-19 pandemic, we created an internet challenge for Nigerians to make a choice from a set of 4 pre-selected logos that would appropriately define the theme. Of these 4 options, Nigerians from all walks of life participated in making a choice, and I am happy to let you know that the logo I would be unveiling is a product of choice from the Nigerian people. The selected options depict our togetherness, a country of over 200 million people whose natural talent, gift, and passion glitter like the precious diamond we are. This to me is a special appreciation to our precious asset, our people. Everywhere you go, Nigerians are sparkling like diamond in the park, whether in academia, business, innovation, music, movie, entertainment, fashion, and culture. Furthermore, the neatly encrusted diamond on the Nigerian map symbolizes our age of treasure, the worth of the Nigerian people with our sparkle to the admiration of the world. All these properties make us unarguably the most prosperous black nation in the world and Africa's largest economy. This shall be a befitting tribute to the struggles of our heroes past. So, of course, these words are nothing to do with Malam Buhari, of course, because the guy can barely say good morning in English. This is a lot of the reasons that he puts all of his people around him as well is for reasons of communication, because, of course, this guy is not at ease with any other language outside of his Fulani language, and he cannot find expression in any other language other than his Fulani language. So, all of the things I just read to you now, you know for certain that they are not Buhari's words. They may argue that they are his sentiments, but they are certainly not his words because he doesn't have the language skills. But really, the takeaway is describing Nigeria as the most prosperous black country in the world. So now that is a disingenuous statement. That is a statement that lacks credibility, that lacks honesty, that lacks integrity. That is a sleight of hand statement, because of course describing Nigeria as the most prosperous black country in the world is actually not saying that much, because of course when you think about that, then you think globally all of a sudden, and then you are capturing Europe and America and everything within it. But then of course the black countries of the world are in Africa. There's no other black country apart from the Caribbean islands, which are not really, excuse me and forgive me, they are not really proper countries. You cannot describe the Caribbean countries or the Caribbean islands even as countries. So the countries, the black countries of the world are essentially predominantly African countries. So if you are saying that Nigeria's economy is bigger than the economy of Togo and Chad and Niger Republic and Sierra Leone and Liberia and all of these sort of countries, then you are not really saying anything, because these are just basket case countries. You know, these are, you know, I'm not even sure you can really describe a lot of these places as countries. So that's not actually saying a lot. But then if you are saying that Nigeria is a prosperous country, then you are shooting yourself in the foot, because of course the average Nigerian on the street of any city or township or village in Nigeria is not aware of any prosperity in that country, as they struggle to feed a meal a day. So a country that struggles to feed a meal a day is not a prosperous country. That is not a prosperous country. But if you are saying that that prosperity is reflecting in the earnings of the country, and you are in a position to know the earning of the country because you are the president, then what is happening to that money is really where the question is. So that is actually, never mind the Jubilee 60 years diamond. The diamond question is, where is that prosperity? Because that prosperity is alien and foreign to the Nigerian and the Nigerian experience. Conversations in the comment section, Malam Buhari is playing boju boju with us. He's trying to do Professor Pella abracadabra. This is an abracadabra statement. So come tell me then what you're making of this magic with words that the Malami is trying to boju boju us with via his spokesperson, because of course no northerner would have the language skills to compose this. So these are really Femi Adesina's words, but then of course attached to Malam Buhari. So come tell me what you're making of it. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done the clickings, come join me in the comment section. Come tell me what you're making of all these. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here, I say peace.